Hello and welcome to our Sunday Live. I have such a powerful topic that I want to talk to you about tonight that I couldn't not come live. So we're going to be having a look tonight at, this is really going to resonate with you if you are a business owner. If you have an idea of a business, you may be in network marketing, you may have started something but gone, it's not for me. Or maybe you have an idea that you have been sat on for a long time. If so, this one is massively going to resonate with you, because what I keep finding, and I have found this the entire time that I have been coaching and probably beforehand as well, is that there are a lot of people out there that are sat on what some people will call like $1 million idea or a business that would massively serve you, others, but that thing in your mind keeps popping up. Hello guys, keeps popping up and saying, oh, well, now is just not the right time. And I'm here to share with you 3 reasons why now is your time. Are we ready? Number 1, I want you to write these down. If you have just tuned in, hello, and you're like, oh my God, like that is me. I have this that I used to do, I would love to start again, or I've been thinking about a business idea, I'm in the process of a startup, or maybe you're running your business. Go grab a pen. I'm going to share these 3 things with you now. And number 1 is, if that thing in your mind is, oh, I've just not got the time, or the time's not right now, ask yourself, if not now, when? Are you going to wait till the pandemic's over? Are you going to wait until the kids are back at school? Are you going to wait until the debt's paid off? Until the puppy has puppy trained? Like, I've heard every single excuse you could ever imagine. I have also come up with plenty myself. But what you have to think is, if what you are saying to yourself is to do with time, i.e. it's a time-bound limitation, I'm afraid that there is always going to be something in your life that's going to consume your time, whether that's a partner or a new romance, whether that is something that you're studying, children, pets, social life, lockdown. There's always going to be something that is trying to get your attention and your time. So if there is something that is on your mind often, or when you think about doing something, it gives you those butterflies in your stomach where you can't quite decipher whether it is nerves or excitement, I want you to think genuinely, if I don't do this now, like, when am I actually going to do it? Is there a particular time I can staple and put in the diary that hell or earth I am going to do it then? And if there isn't, I'm going to say, start it. Just do it. Because if you really are passionate about it, if you have that fire in your belly, if you can't seem to drop this idea that you've had or this business that you're doing, then there's a reason for that. The energy that you have for it will help you go through the process. It will help you to find the time. It will help you to commit the time. When I was first starting up, I've done a few different businesses now, but let's say when I was building this, my Warrior brand. In fact, I'm going to give you an example, the Warrior Academy. I began that membership when I was pregnant. Not with 1 baby, but 2. I have built businesses in the past off the back of grieving, of losing someone. And I remember thinking, oh, I'll have to wait until I'm feeling better. Freaking no! Life is too short. We're coming on to that. I think that's number 3. So trust that you will create the time. I have sat up many nights till 11, 12 o'clock sometimes doing the foundational work in the beginning to now be very time free. Like, when I think how many hours I work now compared to how many I used to, It's nuts the amount of hours that I have free. I spend a lot of time with my children now, and yeah, you have to just put the work in the beginning. Trust that time will become available to you, to then be more time free in the future. Number 2, I wholeheartedly believe that there are graveyards around the world that are full of unwritten books, ideas, $1 million ideas. We can call this $1 million idea. Hopes, dreams, passion projects, things that people said one day I'm going to start that. I'll do this then. And let's be honest, life is so short. I'm sure I'm not the only one that this last year has lost not just family and friends, but people that are young, people that if you were to look at are so on the outside was so fit and healthy, but their ideas, their concepts, their beautiful dreams may not have all come into fruition. And I am going to dare you to be someone that there's a saying, and it's one of my favorite all-time sayings by Dr. Wayne Dyer, and it is, don't die with your music still in you. Oh, it still makes my heart go now. I remember when I first heard that and it was like a moment. Don't die with your music still in you. Whatever that is meant to be, let that come out. Take the risk, take the chance on yourself. And by just trying. So a lot of people don't do the thing. A lot of people take their ideas to the grave with them in fear of judgment, in fear of failure. And I sound harsh when I say this, but by not doing something in fear of failure or in fear of judgment, you're as near to failure as you'll ever be. Hate to say it, but that is as close to failure as you'll ever get. I personally don't even believe that there's such a thing as failure if you take the action. You're always going to learn from it. You're always going to grow through whatever it is. If you get knocked down, you get back up stronger. So if you don't do something in fear of something, in fear of failure, like, you've not even tried, not even started. It's as close as you'll ever get to it. So give yourself that chance. And lastly, given the current climate, so I have been self-employed I was doing the stats before, I shared it with the Warrior Academy. I've been self-employed now for 11 years. I actually think it's nearly 12, but I can't quite get my head around that. And I have built a limited company that I went on to sell. I have been very successful in network marketing back in the day, went on to achieve the free holidays. We had chartered flights, lots of incentives, did plenty of travel. It was amazing. I learned so much from that. Built a really successful business organically, a little bit different. There was no spamming, there was none of that stuff. I learned so much from that experience. To a multifaceted business that I run now with the Warrior Academy. There's lots of different levels to it. There's the book, there's the Warrior Band, which is a product. I do talks, I work with companies, the Warrior Academy, private clients. And I work less time now. So it isn't down to, don't ever think that the current climate, we keep hearing the words, we're in a recession, we're going into the depression, a recession. We keep hearing these key words, and X amount of people unemployed, X amount of people on furlough, don't listen to the noise. If you honestly feel that you want to move forward with something, whether it's a business, a new idea, anything, trust that actually now is the best time to do so, because there's a lot of people out there that are looking for products and services. Believe it or not, like, there's also a lot of people out there, if you're in, say, network marketing, or you're running your own business doing something, whether it's recruitment, like, there's a lot of people out there that are looking for opportunities that are out of work. Like, you might be sat on an absolute bombshell. For me, I have expanded my business and I now hire people. I've got somebody who works alongside me in my team. I often work with an amazing lady that does marketing and things like that. She gives me ideas, and well, she basically takes my voice memos and makes them into beautiful pictures and things that are all to come. And if you don't put that time in, you're able to put back into the economy. So never think that, I better not do that. What will people think of me? What if I grow? What if I earn money and other people are like, go for it? Because the worst that's going to happen is you're going to experience something new. You may end up putting back into the economy. If you're in a position to be earning well, you're going to be paying your tax. It's a great thing. It's taken me a while to get my head around that belief, but I genuinely believe that now. So if you are sat on something and you've been afraid to put it out there, whether it's a project, a business, a new career, whatever it is, trust that actually now is a great time to do that. And yeah, like if I can start something heavily pregnant with twins, make it a success, like you can do that. You can do whatever is in your mind, and I will challenge you. I will challenge you to show me otherwise. So what's Claire just said? I had a huge urge to start something today. I never thought I would. Your post earlier, and this has really resonated with me. You're so welcome, Claire. You're so welcome. It's been something, you guys know, if you follow me for a while, if something pops into my head 3 times, I have to take action on it. And there was a few things that kept coming up about this side of mindset and business, career, because I work with a lot of people on this, whether it's career, business, etc. And I suddenly had this epiphany. I was like, I massively do business coaching. I just never share it. I just never talk about it. And yeah, and it came up for the 3rd time, and I shared a post earlier. And it just feels that there must be so many people out there that are sort of walking on eggshells or not knowing or not taking action, but really having the urge to. And I am giving you the permission slip to do so. Go make it happen. Go do whatever it takes. Invest in yourself if needs be. Take the risks, because between you and I, there's also going to be a lot of people out there that aren't doing so. There's going to be gaps in the market. My last little bit of advice, I'm going to add a 4th one on. Don't get sucked into the noise online. Don't just follow a crowd or get sucked in, because sometimes it can feel like everyone is doing something that you want to do. I shared a post about it earlier, and it's never saturated. There is over 7, nearly close to 8 billion people on planet Earth. You're telling me that 10 people, 10, just call it 10, wouldn't want what you have to offer, aren't in need of a service that you may offer, wouldn't love to have something juicy that which you've been creating in your mind. Come on, like, yeah. So I will love you and leave you on that one. Very, very passionate about this side of things. So if you have anything that you would like to share, do so below. Drop me an inbox. You know it is always open. I love chatting with you guys. And of course, if I can serve you in any way, if I can support you in any way, whether that is with coaching in the academy, just reach out. We can always jump on a quick call. So yes, I will love you and leave you there. I wish you all the success. Just take the action. First little bit. And I will look forward to seeing you, if not before, next Sunday in our Sunday Night Live. Enjoy and see you soon.